Welcome to Peace Concepts, where we explore practical strategies for cultivating understanding, resolving conflicts, and nurturing meaningful connections. I'm David Lowry. In today's episode, we delve into a peaceful assertiveness technique called the I statement. Let's meet James and Maria to illustrate this concept. Maria and James are having an argument over household chores. James is annoyed while Maria looks increasingly frustrated. Maria says, "I've asked you repeatedly to help out more around the house, but you never follow through. The kids and I do all the work while you relax after work." James says, "Oh, come on now. That's not true. I work hard all day to provide for this family. The last thing I want is another chore list from you when I get home." And of course, the argument escalates as they speak over each other, their voices are getting louder, and their faces are getting more tense. Does this scenario look familiar to you? When conflicts arise between partners, spouses, or loved ones, it's easy for communication to break down into fighting, blaming, or shutting down completely. We've all faced situations where we need to advocate for ourselves, but worry about coming across too aggressive or too passive. The solution lies in peaceful assertiveness, a powerful communication approach that allows you to stand up for your needs while showing respect. Peaceful assertiveness is a balanced middle ground between passivity and aggression. It involves confidently, yet compassionately stating your interest and boundaries without hostility or confrontation. Even when faced with unreasonable behavior, a peacefully assertive person remains composed, seeking resolution without escalating conflict unnecessarily. One way we can use peaceful assertiveness is through I statements. I statements are the cornerstone of peaceful assertiveness. This magical tool allows you to address a specific need assertively without blaming, shaming, guilting, defending, or being aggressive. This approach encourages open dialogue and reduces defensiveness, making it easier to reach a solution. So let's learn how to do an I statement properly. There's a little formula that is based on emotions, situations, reason, and need. It works like this. I feel, there's your emotion, when, this is your situation, because, you list your reasons, and what I would like to do is, and there is the need. So let's go through the emotion, situations, reasons, and needs. Start with I feel, such as, I feel frustrated, and then talk about the situation, the when part of it. I feel frustrated when I have multiple deadlines. Then talk about the why or the because part of it. Explain how this situation affects you. I feel frustrated when I have multiple deadlines looming because I'm constantly interrupted by household chores. Then go to the desired outcome. State your desired outcome clearly and calmly. I feel frustrated when I have multiple deadlines looming because I want to do my best work, and I'm constantly interrupted by household chores. Could we divide up our tasks between us? Here's some other examples. I feel disrespected when you interrupt me constantly. I would appreciate it if you would let me finish speaking before sharing your thoughts. Or, I value spending quality time with you in the evenings. When you're constantly on the phone, though, I feel disconnected. I would appreciate it if we could put our phones away for a designated amount of time each evening. Can you see how this I statement approach opens up a solutions-focused dialogue? You've stated your truth. You've created awareness of an issue. And you've put a reasonable ask on the table, all without making the other person defensive. Now let's go back to Maria and James' argument, and this time, let's watch Maria as she tries a more peacefully assertive approach. James, I feel overwhelmed when the household chores go undone because I want our home to be a calm, clean space for the family. I would like to discuss a fair division of responsibilities so the work doesn't fall on me. Here's James. I didn't realize you were feeling that way. I can understand how that would be really difficult. You really have a lot on your plate. Maria, I know you work hard too, which is why I think we need to compromise and prioritize what's really important. thanks to Maria's use of I statements and peaceful assertiveness, she's expressing her feelings objectively and making a reasonable request, instead of escalating the conflict defensively. Remember the formula. I feel, state your emotion. When, talk about the situation. Because, list your reasons. And what I would like to do, state your need. The I statement is one of your peaceful assertiveness techniques, and it's a game changer. When you master this approach, you'll build healthier relationships, reduce conflicts, and stay true to yourself in any situation. Stay tuned for future episodes of Peace Concepts, and please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. In the meantime, let's all make a commitment to foster understanding, resolve conflicts, and nurture meaningful connections in our daily lives. Peace Concepts is a production of Peaceful Life Productions.